Welcome back, everyone. Whisper219 here. It is Cyberpunk Mondays. I am excited to be starting Deus Ex Mankind Divided. This game, so much less clunky. Like, so much. Everything's just more polished, more just works. No weird middle mouse aim down sights thing, right click to get into cover. There's a dedicated cover button. Right click is aim down sights. Now, I'm gonna just check on something. Mouse and keyboard. Key bindings. Quick augmentation. Right. All right. You know what? Give me Deus Ex. Now this would just be padding out the runtime. No. Squeenix and the Eidos Montreal. Welcome to Dubai.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Alright, Eliza, that's enough bullshit.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you. Listen up, all of you. We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts that party. Is Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one,
McCready.
except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his gin crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the gin from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level. A halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said that Jin are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jin out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Task Force Actual. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
And lo, like Icarus, he descends. Daedalus would be proud.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Just gonna go to augments. Precision enhancer. Smart vision. Keyboard. Just gonna turn that sensitivity down a little bit. That's way too high for me. That's a bit better. eat. B. Alright. Smart vision is much better in this one.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
You should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Hello. Pocket secretary. Jeez. Also, now Jensen can climb. Structural weakness, alright. Hold on, what? Okay, so... What? Something doesn't make sense about this crime scene, for one. Somebody had their head caved in with what appears to be a fire extinguisher and a hammer. Yet, the only things that are actually close to the people who are dead here are that brick slab there and this trash can. As well as maybe that handsaw. So what, did someone bash them in the head, then put it on the table again. Like... Also, punching through walls doesn't cost energy this time. Jump, Jensen. Can't actually get over there without hacking the... okay.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Low security. Close and return to game.
I think that was the last one.
ما بدنا أحد تاني يحط هذه العملية في خطر قبل ما يصل تاجر الأسلحة.
I'll do another sweep of the area, just to make sure.
علمني إذا أي شيء تبين.
Sawzall. Go to sleep, not a peep. Go to sleep, little Jinn. Close your eyes, say goodnight. Jensen won't hurt you in your dreams. You can't run, you can't hide. I'm already inside.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Anything in here? Nope. course. Return to the game. I know how to play this. Thank you very much. Oh. Hatch there. Alright. I really hope the lawn mowing in the background isn't, too noticeable. So I definitely took those guys down in the wrong order, but not all that big a deal. Oh right, that's the elevator shaft I came up. Is it? Wait, so this goes back up? Huh. Never realized that. Alright. How convenient.
You installed the signal booster already? اه عشان نخدم المخازن اللي موجودة على السطح تكون بعيدة من الرمل.
Good. There is too much riding on this deal. Last thing we need is the comes breaking down.
فهمت. يلا نبتدي نتحرك.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit,
Oh my gods.
found it at 27. The rush must have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. Want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
You will never find me. I am an apex predator.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
Oh, so it does use energy. What the fuck? Right, it's Human Revolution where it doesn't use energy. It's Mankind Divided where it does. Fuck me sideways and call me the Devil's Daughter. Oh my fucking god.
You got anything? Hopefully things are as smooth on Sing's end.
All is quiet, as predicted.
Elite skills. That guy took a while going down. Oh, smoke grenade. Those are useful for disrupting laser traps. Now I wonder. No? I would have expected the gas to spill out here, but that's a little too much to ask of this game.
شكلنا كده جينا بدري مش شايف حاجة.
Turn around, dum-dum.
الموضوع شكلها هتطول، لازم نخلص بسرعة. اتحرك شوية. هناك اهو.
Yeah, that didn't work out well. I'm just gonna F9 that.
أنا خلاص مش قادر أتنفس هنا.
Hello. Drop it like it's hot. Now this is a good chance for a gas grenade.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل، الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جاي كمان شوية. روح قول لبقية الناس إن أنا هعصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Miller, I've disabled the Jin's comms booster. Should make it harder for them to listen in on the deal.
Good work. With luck, Sing's cover will still be intact when this is over.
Roger that. Moving on to primary target now.
فيش حدها. بص عشان نتأمن هنلف حوالين المكان ده.
I should probably read those. That's not what I mean. Wasim wants us to gather more specimens for him. What does he do with them all? Hang on. You mean you don't know? He takes them to Bandar Abbas, so the rumors of his Frankenstein lab are true? Careful what you say. I don't want to end up in one of his cages. Those poor bastards. All that pain and suffering, they still have hell to look forward to. Hell will be a relief after Wasim has his way with them. Oh, that would have been useful to know. Of course, I completely forgot to check my pocket secretaries, so... Jensen, my boy, you need to, like, maybe lay off the alloy. Like, it's making it a little heavy of foot. Okay.
اللي مخرج مفيش حاجة هنا غير الرملة.
We have no visual contact. We barely have audio contact.
أخيرا السفرة دي كانت كل الدنيا هنشتري معدات ومكان أحسن. That's not what I meant. I meant we should be in the atrium with him.
Not up here.
طيب لو بالشكل ده يبقى تمام. متهيألي لازم ننزل للخلف. بس احنا كده هنفوت منظر يمكن وما ينفعش نتفوت.
if it's translating when I'm staring at them, that is really cool. Let's turn around, dum-dum. Nothing to see over there. Thank you.
The storm will be here soon.
The vents have eyes.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the fuck up. Enemy helo is inbound and this sandstorm's getting close. You get that comms booster disabled?
Affirmative. Booster's fried.
So maybe the Tin Man does have a heart after all. Way to look out for your team. McCready out.
That was an odd sound.
If I was using a pistol, then that would be useful. But I'm not, so. This is creaky as fuck. Ah! Ambitious project you got here with the floating shattered pillars. I appreciate what you're trying to do with it, but at the same time, these things pose a serious falling hazard. This one's a bit more complex, but that's the deal.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted. All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position. Strike 2, all set. Strike 3, yeah.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you, shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on our ass?
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, mister.
You can call me Shepard.
How biblical. Are these the weapons?
The Ogs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash, quick, and we'll...
Oh, what the?
What a twist!
The part has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up on
Greedy. Making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative. Negative. We're under heavy fire down here. We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen.
I got it.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're
gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Out of my way.
Jensen, this...
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen! You're welcome.
Shit.
Darude intensifies.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs.
From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We will merge with machines, with
When
computers.
this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you.
No, stop!
Had planned.
Scenes of horror on the streets of Detroit.
Kind of madness has gripped mechanically augmented people.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Pangaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregation. Seraphine Industries closely towards
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we could not control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Possible detonations. Looks like hormones.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have global
Task Force
jurisdiction.
29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
What have the events in Dubai cost us?
They knew the risks.
How many assets did we lose?
All of them. This sandstorm didn't help.
The mission was a success.
Clearly, your scale for success is a generous one. However, the erratic nature of the attack could work to our advantage. Interpol will be confused for weeks, and with our continued guidance, the people will come round eventually. We are all in this for the long game, after all.
That's never changed.
You think so? Do I need to remind you all how far we have veered off course? The AUG incident has caused a schism in society. Things are worse than we projected, and growing more unstable every day. This will not be tolerated. To ensure the success of our vision, the disruptive elements must be excised.
No one here disagrees with you. But let me fly to New York and I will personally evaluate the situation. We may already have the votes we need to ensure that the Human Restoration Act passes.
Very well. Stanton, you accompany. We may need to exert financial as well as political pressure to silence anyone opposed. Proceed. Elizabeth, I'll contact you later.
It won't succeed, Lucius, even with Dowd's money. You know what Rand will find in New York? Weak, ineffectual men. And with Nathaniel Brown still an unknown factor.
Of course. That is why we're proceeding with our alternate strategy. You have claimed much in the past, Paige. This is your chance to deliver.
Everything is in place. We can initiate whenever you wish.
Secure your communications, Bob. Jaina seems to have eyes everywhere these days. He and his Juggernaut Collective...
Janus won't be an issue. I've made arrangements. I laid the foundations. Now it is time to get everyone's attention. Page, activate the sleep cell.
Konečná stanice Růžičkovo nádraží. Příjezd za 5 minut.
What you dreaming about? Mood X? There's a better solution. Sheesh.
Miller, it's Jensen. Just getting off the train now.
Copy that. We'll debrief when you get in. You coming straight to the office?
Unless there's a problem at a checkpoint.
Your papers should be in order. Just keep your head down. Miller out.
Also, Praha means Prague.
Hold off.
Everything should be in order. No, I'm afraid they are not. What? What do you mean the papers are no good? You just let my wife think.
Yo, come here. Yes, you.
Vladimir Shapiro.
Oh, so sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man? Seriously?
I could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since
that's a
we
little
switched into
floaty.
one of them. They've got a team in Oman, and a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augové, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the...
Ah. All right. Well, you get to watch me validate Deus Ex Mankind Divided. That's the kind of entertainment you come here for, right? riveting, I know. I'm hoping it just drops me off at the beginning of that cutscene again. I don't want to have to go through the battle with the Jinn again. Skip! Okay, my mind misread the last line there. One man will struggle to expose its true source. Adam Jensen. But, oh, fuck's sake.
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Where's the target? What the heck? Come on!
Jensen, this sandstorm might have...
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Skip. Skip.
Hold off.
Everything should be in order. No, I'm afraid they are not. What? What do you mean the papers are no good? You just let my wife think.
You, come here. Yes, you.
Vladimir Shapiro.
Oh, so sorry.
Very sorry.
Damn it.
Oh, cool. Damn Clank! Why don't you watch where you're going?
Here, let me help you with that, ma'am.
Man. Seriously?
Yeah.
Could have gone with Sweetie. You get my message about Dubai?
Yeah. I'm glad you're all right, Adam. That ambush sounded pretty bad, man.
Not something I was expecting, that's for sure. Any idea who hit us?
Well, I'm sure your task force will come up with something. And that it won't be what the Juggernaut Collective digs up. Kinda odd, though, don't you think? Interpol sending your team, the Prague team, to Dubai in the first place?
Miller said they were scrambling. Last minute intel. We were the only strike team available.
Yeah, well, that's a lie. Better get moving. The Collective has been keeping tabs on all task force divisions ever since we slipped you into one of them. They've got a team in Oman. Could be a hell of a lot faster than you guys.
So why send us?
I don't know. If the task force is an Illuminati front, like we all suspect, it doesn't make much sense to send it into an ambush.
Unless they wanted our team to see something. Officially.
Augowe, připravte si papíry. Připravte si papíry na inspekci.
Don't make a scene, Adam.
Wouldn't dream of it, Alex.
Nezastavuj se!
I swear it's gotten even worse here in the past few days. Everyone looking over their shoulder. Terrified Augs like us are going to attack them again.
Somebody probably will. Treat people like animals long enough, they'll start acting like animals.
You say that like there's nothing we could do to stop it.
I already tried 2 years ago. It didn't work out so well.
So what? Are you saying we should just give up? Let hatred and prejudice take over? To hell with that!
I'm saying I can only go after enemies I see, Alex. The men who caused all this, the true power brokers, they're the ones I need to stop. I thought you knew that.
I do. You, me, the Juggernaut Collective, we're all trying to stop them. It doesn't mean turning a blind eye to...
Then help me find them.
Hold it! Hand over your papers. Just watch yourself, Clank.
I can't believe you're doing that!
You brought this on yourself.
Put your hands up on that!
Make this any harder than it has to be.
I hate this city. Come on. If you're right about Dubai, about the Illuminati needing your team as witnesses, then we need to find out why. Who gave you the order to mobilize?
Miller did. But it probably came from someone higher up the chain.
Doesn't mean he's not in on it. Ever heard of the NSN?
A neural subnet, sure. In TF-29, directors use it to plan ops and communicate privately in cyberspace. What's this?
Whisper chip. Custom-made wiretap device. Janus designed it to fit inside the NSN's motherboard.
Ah, the elusive Janus. Leader of the hacktivists. Am I ever gonna meet this guy?
Someday, maybe. Right now you need to concentrate on Miller and find a way to access the NSN's motherboard.
Kaboom.
Alex, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Do you hear that? I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, be careful. We'll talk.
Stand back, let me help.
You made Jensen angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
Hold on. Shit. Alex, it's Adam.
Hey, you sound like shit. How you feeling?
A little sore, but I'll be alright. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I've been through worse. Jesus, how fucked up is that to think, huh?
Listen, Alex, my systems are acting up a little, so I've got to get checked out. But if you want to meet or...
What? No, I'm fine, man. You just take care of you. This girl's built tough. Give me a call when you're useful again, okay?
All right, I will. Talk to you soon.
How not to get yourself killed. Jensen, since there's no point trying to convince you not to do what you're planning to do, I figured I could at least stop you from getting killed too quickly. That is, after all, why you constantly come to me for help, isn't it? This device contains data I've collected, links which may or may not support your theory that extremely wealthy individuals have manipulated... manipulated... manipulated events and caused everything bad that's happened to us. Maybe sifting through them will let you find them. Pritchard. Pro-human activists raid Sarah factory, take hostages, Taiyang Medical continues global expansion. Congress under pressure to reconvene human augmentation hearings. Anti-augmentation riots erupt worldwide. World Health Organization issues worldwide recall of biochips. God's fucking... Key players detour Panchaea, hold augmentation debate. Chaos reigns globally as augmented go insane. Recovery hopes dim as global death toll mounts. World's #1 augmented private military corporation declares bankruptcy. Bell Tower Associates. Details of a black site facility. So it was the Juggernaut Collective that he was with. Biotech industry collapses. Hit hard by both the Taggart Act and a variety of new local and international laws. Seraph Industries joined many of its competitors by closing store today. UN reports predict rise in terrorism, calls for Interpol task force to counter it. Alright. Welcome package. And all the triangle codes are literally just... they're just codes, like QR codes, basically. Stim injector.
Open blinds.
Good morning, Adam. You have one new message.
From?
David Sarek.
Play it.
Adam, it's David. I know it's been a while, but after what happened in Prague yesterday... Look, son, whatever reasons you had for not getting in touch these last 2 years, well, life's too short. I'm leaving for London soon, but give me a call.
You saved his vidcall number?
Yes, Adam. Just activate your TV system.
Thanks, Smart Home. Juggernaut Collective originally in the early 2000s when a hacker named Eli posted a badly written call to arms type message on the darknet filled with misspellings and grammatical errors and invited those disillusioned with the stranglehold 1%ers have on our world to join him in attacking, exposing, and spoiling their plots. The group first made headlines in 2025 by hijacking atmospheric processors used by a popular weather artist in Paris and sending hurricane-force winds to decimate a Page Industries-sponsored event. Say what now? Around the same time, Eli was replaced online by a new nom de plume, Janus. Efforts to ascertain the real-world identity of either hacker have thus far proven unsuccessful. Under Janus's leadership, the collective have become increasingly effective at bankrupting Fortune 500 companies, exposing governmental misdeeds, and in general making life difficult for the extremely wealthy. Particularly worrisome to counterterrorism agencies around the world is growing evidence that the collective have been recruiting a number of experienced agents, often with Black Ops expertise, to assist them. Well, I mean, that's basically hacktivism taken to the nth degree. Mail. All right. Thank you for your detailed specifications for the trench coat. As discussed, it will be completed within 10 business days and shipped express. Sincerely, Errolson. Teufelsberg, Berlin, Germany. Dang. Dr. Miller said you'll probably come in after a good night's sleep, despite what had just happened to you. I have no idea why you would do that. If it was me, TFT-29 is the last place I would want to go right now. Don't let the bunker atmosphere fool you. This place is a target. We are all targets. I'm not being paranoid here, okay? You'll understand when we talk in person. P.S. Related to the above thing we need to talk about, I changed your office password. It's now the name of the brand of the band on the shirt Arya wore the one that time I saw her, the one I told you about. I swear I'm not trying to be cute or cryptic. I'm trying to be safe. Chang. PSS. Try running through your home smart system interface again and let me know if you're still getting that armory glitch. Latest firmware should have taken care of it. Last thing I'd want to do is in your shoes is leave my apartment without bullets.
As you wish.
That's not what I wanted to press. Alright. Storage.
Adam! Thanks for calling me back, son.
Seraph.
I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all over the news. Did anyone you know get hurt?
You know me. Tend to keep to myself. I'm surprised you even know I'm here.
Interpol called me when you applied for the job, part of their extensive background checks. I gave you a glowing recommendation.
Thanks. What do you want?
What do I want? Jeez, Adam! I know I did some questionable things in the past, but a lot's happened in the last 2 years. To both of us.
That's true. For what it's worth, I'm glad you made it out of Panchaea.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, as I'm sure you know. I was at death's door by the time the rescue crews pulled me out of the wreckage, and while the doctors were stitching me back together, my company fell apart. There wasn't anything I could do to stop it, not from a hospital bed.
I heard Tai Young Medical bought everything up.
They're the only biotech corporation that could, after the incident. Our patents, our tech, everything. Oh well, sometimes one dream has to die so another can rise from its ashes.
You heard anything from Megan?
After all we went through, I thought she'd stand by me. Still, you know, she always wanted to be at the cutting edge. She didn't see a future for herself in Detroit, so she went to VersaLife.
She moved to Hong Kong?
San Francisco. They've got an offshore research facility there named Rocaseca Beach. I'm sure you've seen it in the news.
California, huh? I wonder if she's told her mother.
You want my advice, son? Write her out of your life. Because I'm damn sure she's written us out of hers.
You talked to Pritchard lately?
Frank! Out of all of us, I think he's the one who's changed the least.
He'd probably tell you there wasn't anything about him that needed changing.
I'm sure he would. But when the world transforms itself the way ours has, people need to adapt or get left behind. Frank's freelance now, but he's still in computer security, still in Detroit. I don't know if he'll ever leave.
Your message said you were going to London. Casual trip? Or is this tied to the new dream?
I'm, meeting with the Santo Group, Nathaniel Brown and his investors.
Santo? They built the Udalek complex, the Og Ghetto, here in Prague. Why are you meeting with them?
Brown's got big plans. He wants to focus on real solutions, ideas that look to the future. You've heard of the Safe Harbor Initiative?
I've heard of Rabia. The walled city he and his company are building in the desert for Augs?
Rabi is just a part of it. We're talking about self-sustaining, energy-efficient arcologies that can be replicated anywhere on Earth. Cities built by the augmented, for the augmented.
Where the dream of self-controlled human evolution lives on.
It may not seem like it right now, son, but one day, people will move on from the incident. And when that happens, we'll be ready for it. I'm glad we caught up, Adam. I've always tried to look out for you, you know. That bombing yesterday.
You didn't call to talk about the bombing. Just ask.
It's nothing, really. I just need a signature so I can finish filing the bankruptcy paperwork.
You need my signature?
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of bureaucratic mix-up caused by you being declared legally dead for a year. The apartment in Detroit was leased in your name, even though we paid for it.
Fine. Send me the paperwork.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it, really.
Goodbye, Seraph.
I've heard of a cabled neckline, but, so let's see. New style.
Miller, it's Jensen.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
I like this one. I like it because I have gold leaf on it. And yeah, that's a classic. That's nice. This one's sleek. I like it.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Hello.
I cannot believe he just Now this.
Oh, Church of the Machine God.
This is my third scan this week. Why don't you scan somebody else?
Sounds like glitchy software, actually.
Fine. You know better than to do anything.
Stop right there! Yeah, you! Down on your knees!
They
Eyes
revoke
behind your
people's
head.
governments for less than that, you know. Street of trash. No trouble.
That's for me to find out. Hold still. Okay, hands behind your back.
Hello. Why is there a dart? Welcome to Ad Astra. Newly led support group dedicated to helping our augmented neighbors in their day-to-day lives and relies on voluntary aid from naturals just like you. Our efforts can be as large and ambitious as offering governmental support, all the way to simply lending a sympathetic ear. The augmented are still human beings and deserve compassion, understanding, and dignity like the rest of us. Alrighty.
It's in the air. You can almost taste it like a static charge after a thunderstorm. What happened at Ruzika is going to change things.
You make it sound like it was a
Maybe it was. Maybe in the long run we'll see that it was. Birth is always painful.
It doesn't have to be.
Out of the way when talking about the AUG incident. I've always hated that type of incident. Incident? Steve using the head after eating 3 burritos and forgetting to light a match. That's an incident. What happened that fateful day in 2027 was beyond terror any of us has ever seen. AUG incident? Try AUG travesty. Try AUG massacre.
I've wanted to do this for the entirety of human revolution. Listen to that. Merciful silence. I don't have to listen to your yammering, Lazarus. I mean, what he's saying is true.
I said your papers are expired.
Hungry and cold.
They just
They were like Christians that hang around the airport.
No, this church isn't like that at all. At least from what I've read in their literature.
Yeah, I've heard their mantras. Cast off the bounds of flesh and blood. Embrace the singularity. Kind of freaks.
It all seems a little too doomsday culty.
I think it's beautiful. The idea that we are all one, that's something us augmented need now more than ever.
Yeah, well, they kind of intend to take that a little bit more seriously. So we'll do beer.
Just take it easy. Everything will be fine. Everything will be just fine.
You don't believe that any more than I do. They will make an example of us. You see, this has been planned since the incident.
Stop talking crazy. You sound like that conspiracy nut on the radio.
He's not a nut. Look around. Look at what's being done and tell me someone isn't trying to control the augmented. He knows about the hit squads and the secret societies and everything.
Come on now. You're getting yourself worked up over nothing. Just relax.
I don't understand. What do you mean he's being manipulated? I don't know exactly, but someone saw him in the sewers, at the mercy of a man's voice. A cult of some kind? They say there is a resurgence. Pavel is impressionable. The world terrified him. He spent all his time hiding, dreaming of utopias that do not exist.
Bing. Alright. Fun. Electrical hazards. Ah, fuck. Hey. That's a turret. Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna go this way. Ah! Yeah! Are you fucking... Okay.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
Hands behind your head. I'm going to frisk you now, don't move. That's for me to find out. Hold still.
Just take it easy. Everything will be fine. Everything will be just fine. You don't believe
Alright, let's try this again. And down, down. Break her off. Jeez. That. Are you fucking? Yeah, can't hack that. Let's see. I don't have enough parts for a multi-tool. What the fuck? If I wanted to, I could shoot it open. Or blast it open.
It's good to finally hear from you, Agent. You doing okay?
Sorry about the downtime. I'll get to the office as soon as I can, but my Augs took a hit during the attack. I need to get them looked at.
Of course. There's a lot of work ahead of us, Jensen. I'll see you when you get in.
Dr. Kohler, I need to pay you a visit.
Jensen! Now's actually a really good time for me, like right now!
Something wrong?
There are some guys in my bookshop. Pissed off the Valley gangster-looking guys. So, unless you want bloodshed the day after a terror attack...
The front door isn't the most peaceful option. I got it.
trying to find my way inside... Oh, right, I don't have to punch through the wall anymore. Trying to find my way back.
I like it down here. If you don't, then you can just fuck off.
Can't have that.
Disney could use some help. Please, don't tell anyone. Viznik's not supposed to be here. Shh. But I am here.
I'll take your word for it.
I was part of it. The hive mind. Inside the gate, I questioned what holds us together. Where? Why? Now this. Exiled from exile. I have been disconnected.
Disconnected? Disconnected from what? I don't understand what you're saying.
If there is a lack of understanding between my brains, may not always misfire like these. He did this to me. It's what it does. I can't force you, because I'm not like him.
Not like who? Who forced you?
Together, they succumbanize to him. Him, the opportunist, the savior, the rat. When I resisted, I saw. It made him fear me.
You've obviously been through something. Someone's harmed you. If you can help me understand, then maybe I can help.
Yes, okay. You'll be fine. I can tell. You'll understand. You'll empathize. Because what it really is he's just like us, but more. It's a cry for help. You'll pick up on that.
What's a cry for help?
The little mind thing. The persuasion. He's trapped by what he can do. Just like the rat. It makes so much sense now. Those most scared of what the world had become were most likely to cling to the first alternative. Now they're all insignaled.
Let me see if I got this straight. Everyone beyond the gate is insignaled to something. Like the rat.
Exactly. I'm glad we understand each other. Okay. Just remember, you'll only be able to confront him if he knows that you know that he knows. So, obviously, you'll need the name. The name. I'm not supposed to give it away, but I must. And then you must. Yes?
You're asking me to go beyond that gate, to confront someone. Someone who's harmed you, who may be harming others. I'm willing to do that, but I need to know more about what's happening.
He casts them close. He brings them away. You must find out how to uncotangle him from the others. To resist the mentality. They need to be eased out. Figure out what holds them all together. Because it's not his personality. When you finally see Richard for who he really is, you realize it cannot possibly be that.
Richard, huh? Alright. Let's go see what I've agreed to.
Pied Piper is a rat. A rat! Viznik could use some help.
Richard is goat? Oh, great. Hounded through the rain by animals to this final gate of the mind. Beyond there is no rain, no animals. Only my voice in the clouds. Contact, hello? Good people don't go upstairs.
Stranger, he should not be.
Outside, he's not one of us.
Do not look at him.
He will harm us. He cannot harm us.
He will behave himself.
He will be made to behave. Richard will know what to do.
He will listen to Richard.
Richard, protect us, Richard.
Richard.
Come closer. Let me see you.
There's nothing to be scared of. Everyone's worst impulses get checked at the door, yours included. I hope you understand the need for it. We preach pacifism here. Alternatives to terror. Don't want animals dragging in the mud.
Who are you? What is all this?
This is what the new freedom looks like. A collaborative elaboration of the imaginative experience.
Cheap parlor tricks.
Experiments of some kind.
We're beyond experiments. We're establishing truths, new models of belonging and community, ones in which people can actually live.
Your own little utopia. There's a man outside who... He asked me to come. He said you... The man outside.
I know what it's like outside. Trapped between acts of humiliation and acts of terror. Between resolutions and registry codes. The canned laughter. The scripted dreams. It's no longer a place for people.
I came because I thought something was... It's wrong. I had reason to believe something's wrong.
Everything is wrong. That's why we're here. Bracketing out the terrorists. If only in this one tiny corner of the world. Allow me to suggest something. A version of you. A version that strips away all suspicions, free of the sinister cells we cling to along the way. Here, you can be free of the injustices, the suffering, your own animal impulses.
No thanks.
Finally, you can be human.
I'm gonna do this.
Physics said I had to see through you, your attempts at manipulation, to see you for what you...
Some part of you abhors violence. Some part of everyone does. See, I know you better than you know yourself. I know you don't want to hurt anyone.
I may not know exactly what's going on here, but I do know that an honest man wouldn't need to hide behind a...
I know what you're thinking. You can't wait to be the best version of yourself.
I don't know for a fact that you're doing anything wrong.
That's because I'm not. Unless you count saving these people. We live in a world of brutality, repression, exile. The Restoration Act is the single greatest human rights violation of all time. These people deserve better than that.
Most men who claim to be saviors, they...
Are usually magicians.
It's understandable. You're a product of your time. No one's forcing you to stay.
You want me to leave? Like Visnik?
I want you to understand. The people who choose to be here, they are good people. And with my help, they have done something miraculous. They have found a better version of themselves, of society. Promise me you won't jeopardize that.
I didn't come here to jeopardize these people.
That's good enough. That's all I need to hear.
Pocket secretary. Lost all our money trying to buy those fake permits. You said you were ashamed that you no longer face me after being taken in by those horrible scammers. You have no reason to be ashamed. You are so much better than the rest of the world. You're vulnerable and gullible, yes, but I love you for it.
Marius? Oh, Marius. I want you to listen carefully to my voice. Listen to it. Even when you can no longer hear me, I want you to keep listening.
magician.
The old Byron is no longer applied. There are no odds or naturalists, no criminals or cowards. There is only a shared sense of needing to be better than we are.
I wish I could shut you off, Lazarus, like I did with Lazarus.
Get away from there.
Fine. Jeez.
Good people don't go upstairs.
Give me my ox back. The reason why I'm not going going straight to color first is because fuck. The reason why I'm not going straight to color is because I want to see if there's a way to get into the Diwali territory and get an item that he wants before he even asks for it.
Disney could use some help.
If you're reading this, Proton, it means you got our welcome package. Good. Now you know what mark to leave if you get in touch. Memorize those sites, but use them sparingly. We got other people using them too. In a few days, the pilot will contact you. You met her once before. A Spanish girl with a large sidearm in Detroit. She's solid, trustworthy, and very capable. We're giving her false papers and a job at Lebedev Global. Figured you might need someone permanent watching your back. I'm glad you're doing this, Proton. I know you still don't trust us, but we know the task force is tied to our common enemy's activities. Find out how, and we'll bring them down together, just like we did with Bell Tower. Q. Thanks, Quinn. Right. This goes right there. What I'm used to. And I'm just gonna look up something real quick. wrong way.
Just take it easy. Everything will be fine. Everything will be just fine.
License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and/or certificate of authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.
You know, lady, you're not as snippy as some of the others. You're okay.
Stop right there. Yeah, you! Down on your knees! Hands behind your head. Yes, I'm going to frisk you now. Don't move.
I'm not carrying anything.
That's for me to find out. Hold still. Then you have nothing to worry about. Okay, hands behind your back. Oh, I know. You're innocent. Just like everyone else.
Somebody's power tripping. Right.
I'm serious. I saw him last night, out behind the restaurant. He had a mallet in one hand, a bag in the other.
Come on, that's an urban myth.
You'd never know the difference. It's all deep fried. Actually, I'm pretty sure if you've ever eaten at the chicken foot, you weren't eating chicken feet, if you know what I mean.
Don't say that.
I mean, you were
Probably eating feet? That part is true. Just not the right animal.
I'm gonna be sick. Shoot double flank.
Thank you.
Spolupráce s příslušníky státní policie je povinná. Pro svou vlastní bezpečnost dbejte jejich pokut.
Hope it doesn't start raining. Elena would look better if she should dye her hair.
Hello.
Don't blow your cover.
Elena Volin.
Darn.
Excuse me, miss, but I need to hack your laptop.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Got it. Closing the account. Fabia, we can worry about the next steps and use the other half of the money.
Try to look professional.
One from Santa, maybe. Okay. Oh. Someone's in some deep shit. I'm gonna hope that's... No, that's blood. This was a bird.
Something happened. Don't blow your cover.
Peter, this is the message he sent below. We are not giving up. We can't afford to spend everything we have. This was a stupid idea, Peter. What are we going to do? These men are dangerous. I can't believe we're living like this. Nina, be calm. I'll be home soon. Hide what we agreed behind the wall and let me do the talking when we arrive tonight. They're just thugs, but surely any money is better than nothing. We'll have our permits soon. I still had glass shield cloaking.
Anyone look in that truck? Moving. Delivery truck here.
Such violence for no reason. I'm getting my keybinds mixed up. Games play fast and loose with whether E is interact or F is interact.
Dusty in here. Pay your bills on that. This doesn't.
Are you waiting for me to find them?
Fuck.
I'm gonna be sick.
Oh. Alright, well.
Get out of here.
Spolupráce s příslušníky státní policie je povinná. Pro svou vlastní bezpečnost dbejte jejich pokynů.
Jensen, thank you.
They smell.
Don't blow your head. Shoot down. Please pass back and forth like the law.
Labia for a better life.
We got this. You assholes! Find him! Some of these books must be worth something. And lock it off.
The only time that I will actually use the Typhoon defense system is, when, you know, I actually can get away with it. Especially also because, in this one, the Typhoon can be augmented to be non-lethal. Stun gun ammunition, credit chip, tranquilizer ammo, biocell.
Someone's nearby. Fucking joke.
You don't have to reload aggressively at me. I'm the one who aggressively reloads. I am the one who F9s. All right. And with that, I'm going to call it. Next time, on Continuum Wednesdays, we will be continuing the progress towards... Oh my god, sorry. We'll be continuing the progress towards resetting our augs and getting everything back up and running. I looked up the achievement, and apparently no matter whether you bring Collar the neuroplasticity calibrator that he needs before he needs it or after he asks you for it, it does not matter, because he still forces you to work through a bit until you can, and force you to manage your overloaded systems or whatever. So, you can't remove one of the core mechanics of the game, simply by just having prior knowledge. Anyways, thank you all for watching, my lovelies. Whisper219 here. Don't forget to stay safe, wash your hands, drink water, wear the mask. Seriously, wear the mask. It's really simple. We'll all get through this a lot faster. Join me next time on Wednesday, same time, for more Mankind Divided. I'm going to hopefully try and get through this a lot faster than I did the first time, with a little bit of help from prior knowledge, and just trying to actually be good. Because I can be good at games. And then there are other times where I'm just sort of like, why did I do that? Why? I'm an idiot. So yeah. I've rambled too long, but overall, just be good people and have good days. See you all next time, my lovelies.